Hi everybody, this is my COVIDeo number 2. Please watch number 1, because I'm going to say things in this that won't make sense unless you've already seen the first video. For example, this video is dedicated to modules. I'm going to assume, since you watched the first video, that you kind of have a sense of why I'm talking about modules after that last video. Um, so again, I will recap briefly. The reason why I want us to work in the concept of modules is because it's the only way in the world of Canvas to put all of your teaching together where you can house the instructional information and the assessment information in one place. Otherwise, it fragments it on these sidebars into all these different locations. Watch the other video if you don't understand what I'm talking about right now. I want to show you how to make a video, make a module, and what to put in it. Okay, so first of all, you have to decide how you conceptually want modules to relate to your teaching. You could do it by like the week that it is. Every week has its own module. You could do it by assignment, so that you put all of the instructional information for an assignment together. Or you could do it based on a book, and then maybe you would have a module for your Freud book and a module for your Baudrillard book, and then you would have a module that maybe assesses them on those previous two modules. This is up to you and how your brain works and how your course is laid out. So what you put in a module kind of will be based on your own preferences. Making one, though, you got to hit that green button with the plus sign that says module in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Boom. And let's say, so it gives you previous ones that you've made in the past. Let's say you want to make a module, and you are going to base it around like a book. So civilization and its discontents. Okay. Now there are some things like you can lock it until a certain date, like if you don't want students going ahead, and you can add a prerequisite. So let's say it is a quiz, and the quiz is on the reading. You could, lock it out so that they have to do the reading first, then it'll open up the quiz. Anyway, just this stuff I'm acknowledging it's here. We can talk about it more later, but today I just want to focus on making a module and populating it. So at the very bottom of the page, you have the module Civilization as Discontents. It's empty right now. You want to populate it. Over on the side, it says Edit, and you might think that that means, well, now let's edit the content inside that module. It doesn't. This is one of the confusing things. What it is let's say you made a typo in the word, civilization. You can go to edit and you can change it. We could even add like week 7 here, something like that, right? And then update it. So now that change has been made. If you want to populate this module, you have to hit the plus sign, okay? When you hit the plus sign, now you can bring material from your computer over into this module. You can link to YouTube videos, whatever. And here are your options. You can make an assignment, link to a quiz that you have in the world of Canvas already, bring a file up from your own computer, make a page, which would be just to type out fresh documentation like right within Canvas, or you could copy and paste. There's a slight aesthetic difference between a page and a file, and if you have a preference for the way pages look, you could open a file on your desktop and then just copy and paste that information from the file into a page. You can make a discussion, right? Or use external URLs. These are kind of, if you want the students to go to a Wikipedia page, for example, you could just link to it here. Let's look at a page, okay? So we've decided that we want to create a page in this module on Civilization as Discontents. Now, again, if you've done things in the past, they'll be here for you to just pull up again, or you can make a new page. I assume most of you will be making new pages since a lot of us have not been in the Canvas world very long. We can call it Introduction to Week 7. Indenting it, this is like the old-fashioned outline, like Roman numeral 1, capital letter A, Arabic number 1, small letter A. It just goes over to the right when you click indent. Okay, so we've added the space for that page, but it's empty. If you click into it, right, boom, there's nothing there. So we have to edit it. Now I'm going to go back. Just like we had an edit under the module. See, it collapses the module when you go back, so I open it up with that little arrow on the side. Just like there was an edit over here for the module that only lets you edit the name of it, and maybe the parameters like locking it or making it available only after other content has been completed. Same here. There's an edit here, but that only changes the name. Like if you made a mistake typing the word week, if you click that edit, it just takes you back here. You can change the name of it, all right? If you want to change the content, you have to click into it and hit this edit. So there's 2 different edits, right? Okay, so here we go, hit edit. Now at this point, you can just bang out documentation, or you could copy and paste, right, from another document on your computer. I want this to be very interactive, so I'm gonna rely heavily on videos that I create on the fly. You can either make a video in Studio. You see over here on the left at the bottom, there's Studio. You can make a video there, and then come over here, this little V next to YouTube. There's the YouTube button, and then there's this V. When you click on V, you can go to Studio, and that will link you to the videos you have already made in Studio. Or, you can see here's 2 that I've made already, charming screen captures. Or you can make one right from within this page on the fly. Let's try that. Now, spoiler, I tried this in another video, and it told me that it wouldn't work because I was using Safari. So it stopped me. I had to change my browser and go over to Chrome. But now I am in Chrome, so it'll work. So grab the video. I can grab my screen, or I can grab my camera. Okay, so it's going to start the camera. There I am. Hello. And I can now start my video. Gives a little warm-up. 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our week where we're going to be looking at civilization and its discontents. I want you to keep in mind, da-da-da-da-da, terminate. You can watch it to see if you like it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our week where we're going to be looking at civilization and its discontents. I want you to keep in mind, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, best to name it here. Okay, try not to forget to name it. So this is going to be, you know, video intro to civilization and discontents. Okay, save. There it is processing. I'm sure I'm going to get another gorgeous screenshot of me. Let's see. So exciting. Oh! All right. And then you select it. And you encrustar. You encrust it. In the world of Spanish, I guess you encrust the video into your page. Encrustia. I've never heard that word before. All right. It's there. Yep. It's there. I can write in here also. Like, woo! Did I hit too many back buttons? No? Okay, good. You know, you can write something here. And then scroll down and save it. And it'll be there. Great. So now, like, let's just look at that from the student perspective. Let's scroll down to student view. Student view. That may be on the side of your page. This screen is so small, it puts student view at the very bottom. If you're on a more commodious, like, home monitor, that student view might be off to your far right-hand side. So now, as we know from the previous video, I've limited what they can see. They're in the home page. They scroll down. Oh, ha ha ha! Why isn't it there? I'll tell you why it's not there. We didn't publish it yet. I've come out of student view, you have to hit that publish button. Boom. Now, make sure it applied to everything inside of it. It did. So both of those, you can select to have some things published in your module and other things not published in your module. Presumably, if you publish the module, everything in that module should also publish. It glitches sometimes. Okay, good. That's something you should have seen, because I'm sure that would have happened to you guys too. Let's go back to student mode again. Down to the bottom of the page, student view right here. Okay, so they're on their home page, they go to the modules, and there it is. Boom. And there's the introduction to week 7. And here's the video, and they can start playing it. Hi everybody, welcome to our week. Okay, so let's build more content now. Let's say I love this YouTube video that gives a general overview of Freud's life, right? Okay, so leave student view. Now I could decide I could make a video where I teach that information, right? But let's just to show you how to link stuff. So give me 1 second. Video on Freud's life. Just doing a search in Google on another screen right now. Oh, there it is, psychotherapy, Freud, YouTube. So on my other screen, very quickly, I'm just grabbing that URL of this video that I just found about Freud.
Smart dogs can't stop
doggy commercial.
driving.
Okay, so back over to home. Down to this Freud thing that I'm building out. Now I want to add more content to that module. This time I want it to be a link, external URL. And I just paste in this video that I just found very quickly online about Freud's life. Page name, video about Freud's life. I am going to indent this one. Why not? Okay, boom, add item, and you can see it is indented under my video. It has a little link icon, but notice it is not published because I added it new. So you have, whenever you add something new to a module, you have to make sure you publish that individual new piece. All right. Now, let's go back to student view again. Home. This is the student view. They go down to civilization, and now they see my video introduction, and they see the video about Freud's life. There it is. Now, notice that up top it says video about Freud's life, and that's also a link. Sometimes Canvas doesn't play nice, and the video won't work within the world of Canvas. So that's why they have this like pop-out link. If you click that, see it launches a new. It takes you right to YouTube proper.
Much sooner.
So let the students know. You might want to put some content underneath that says, if the video isn't playing in your Canvas, click the link in the gray title bar at the top of the video, and it will take you directly to YouTube. Okay, let's leave student mode. Let's go back to home with all my modules. And let's say we want to add more content. Okay, well, let's say now you just want to add some like written text about Freud. So that's best done as a page. New page. More info about Freud. I would indent that level 1 because this is all kind of information about Freud. Add it. Now again, 2 things. Make sure you publish it. Boom. And now we have to add that content. So you go in and you actually have to edit it. Click on it. There's edit over there on the side. And now you can say something that the video didn't cover was that Freud, blah, 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 right? So there's another option for you. And again, you save it. And I'm going to go back to student view just to show you that everything that we're doing, right? So they go down, civilization is discontents. So now we have my little intro video. We have a link to a YouTube video. And we have typed out information, more information about Freud, something that we didn't cover, right? I'm going to leave student view. So that's how you can begin to just build out information, whether it's you on camera, whether it's a video that you bring into Canvas, or whether it's typed up documentation. I hope all of that makes sense. I think I'm going to stop there for how to build out a module, even though there are more things that we can add to it. The other things that we would add to a module are a bit more complicated, and so I want to just make a video for that in itself.